What is the craziest thing you have experienced or witnessed at an amusement park?
There's an amusement park in Missouri called Silver Dollar City in CA 1989. While waiting for a show/attraction whatever the fuck/ my dad plopped me down on a railing. I was not used to railings, and immediately fell off, right on my fucking face and tore up most it. The blood, the horror, the craziness of my parents freaking out is all I remember now 2.5 decades and later, but the kicker is we were 2 weeks out from me starting kindergarten, and my first scholastic school picture is basically my face being 50% scab. I smiled in that picture anyway.
Price of a hot dog.
Picture it. Lake Winnipesaukee Amusement Park 2011. My cousin and her paternal grandparents invited me to go with them to Lake Winnie. I'd never been and I love amusement parks. Several things happened that day that made me afraid of a couple of new rides. The first was the very first ride my cousin and I got on. It was one of those zero-gravity rides where they strap you in and put a chain in front of you. Theirs is called Genie. My cousin decided she wanted to lean over the chain while we were at the top and very nearly fell out. But the next ride she went on, I didn't go on with her because I could it tilting as we got in line. Sorta like the magic carpet ride from that viral video but not as much as it did. So she said I was overreacting and went on it, and when she got off she was white as a sheet, saying it felt like the ride was going to tip over.
Well, this one time when I was a little kid, like I don't know 6 or 7, I went on this one ride with my elder sister who at the time was 8. The seats on this thing were really large, me and my sister together didn't take up even half of it, and there was only one seat belt which stretched across the seat. And so the ride began, and I almost flew out of this freaking seat. I don't know where my parents were at the time, but I'm pretty sure I could have died if it wasn't for my sister. But I didn't realize that until much later. While we were on the ride I had a lot of fun, unlike my sister.
At an amusement park in the north that features Snoopy, my camp counselor took me on a roller coaster even though I was afraid of heights. The operator put me in this seatbelt that was tied and loose around my middle. I was extremely thin and barely ate as a kid. As we were going down a hill, I slipped right out of the seatbelt onto the roller coaster's floor. My camp counselor just yelled at me to get up for some reason. Action Park, New Jersey. Watch the documentary on Max.